Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and here we are. We're out in space in my living ship, heading towards the space station, because what I would like to do in this part is explore this system. It's a new green system, and also possibly we may be able to get an event which will allow us to upgrade this living ship. I really would like to upgrade it, but first what we're going to do is just drop down into the space station. This is a new system that I've travelled to off camera. Right, let's just have a quick chat with this guy. I'm just going to come in here, wherever you are. What I'm really looking for is dihydrogen gel and tritium. And you haven't got any of it. You've got a little bit of dioxide. Don't think I really need dioxide. And the first thing we're going to do is just go over and check these missions, because we really need a mission to give us a target of where to go and explore. Actually, let's have a quick look at the... Well, we've still got enough planetary charts. And just to show you actually what I'm looking at, you can see that at the moment this ship is still very much in basic mode. And of course I've stocked up on chromic metal, oxygen, gold and pugnium, because these are the resources that you actually need to fuel a living ship. See, oxygen and mordite, chromic metal, and I think it's down here pugnium. So that's the reason why I'm carrying those resources. Let's just see what you've got. How we got a mission to hand in? Oh, I forgot all about that one. That was the mission we did at the end of the previous video, because I had 250 pyrite in kind of held in my inventory. We got here, we can take a picture of a land dwelling creature. We'll take that. Scan 5 plants, that's nice and easy. Salting a freighter is probably not recommended with a living ship. We'll kill 2. And we've got here, unearth an ancient artifact. I think we'll do that mission. That will take us in the right direction. That's picked up everything except for Raider Planetary Depot. I'm still not convinced I like planetary depots. They just seem to be a little bit broken. And the other thing I want to do is just go over to the other side and check. What's that there? That's a B class. Oops. Missed the entrance. Yeah, I do want to check the tech side. Yeah. I think we need an exocraft upgrade. Still kind of half looking for good upgrades for my different exocraft. There's nothing there. There's no S class, and I can't at any point. And I suppose we could have to take a quick look at ship upgrades. I think this isn't a particularly wealthy system, so the upgrades. Pulse engine upgrade, I don't think I actually need that. So I think all my pulse engines are fully upgraded at the moment. I should really have to take a look at my ships and see what they actually do need. I don't think actually... Just curiosity, I haven't looked at the suit upgrades for a long time. Shield strength module. I don't think I actually need toxic protection anymore at the moment. In fact, I think someone actually posted a comment saying, why do I use toxic protection? Why don't I just make lots of resources and just stick with them? But I mean, I like the idea of toxic resource protection, especially when you are going down on extreme planets. It just means you're not having to do something every 5 minutes. Right, where's that mission? See. Locate buried treasure. So what planet is this buried treasure on? It looks like it's right on this local planet. This has got salvageable scrap, cactus flesh, and emerald and pyrite. Right, let's just go down onto the clue location. They're gonna drop me. That's going to bring me right down. I think this is going to be a monolith. Let's just whoops. Well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Go away. How come you're firing at me when I'm just trying to do a monolith? Historical data revealed. I was just about to say that I was half thinking about just literally building a... Oops. Go away, you little toe rag. That's a ship. Oh, there's some creatures there. Let me quick scan. Yep, I'll be okay. As I was trying to say, I was thinking a little bit about bases, and I think I've been a little bit too fussy with looking for a base in this galaxy. Why are you? Dig site off planet. Okay, so we're going to back out. Going to have to go to another planet. Just wait for the Sentinels thing to exhaust itself. While we're flying through the atmosphere, I'll just talk a little bit about my thoughts on a base. I think I've been a little bit too fussy with looking for a base in this galaxy, and I think I've been kind of had in the back of my mind that I'll build one in the blue system, trying to I can say maximise income, but then do I actually need to maximise income? I mean, I've got plenty of money, so I'm thinking about maybe just cruising around looking for a base location that grabs me. Of course I need an S-class power supply, and if it's near a mineral, oops, let's just drop out. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because we probably lost the opportunity. This is actually, we're actually going to a metallic planet. Okay, so that's different. Why is there a dig site on a metallic planet? Normally these types of planets are uninhabited. Interesting. Now this is actually a first. That we're actually landing on a... I never thought that... It helps if I can actually land. I've never had this before where I've been sent to one of these specialist planets. It's where it tells me extreme sentinels. Okay. Okay. Let's grab you. Must admit, this is a fascinating planet. It's the large artifacts. It's the fragment. Terrain manipulator. Also, we've got to look for the 3 keys. So the first one. A large artifact cracked. The small one. Makes me wonder whether when you do this mission, the game actually might spawn one of these onto a planet's surface. Never really looked into that. And if any of you actually know, well, check that out. What we got there? Something exact. Interesting. Another artifact fragment just there. I'm just going to grab that. Also, what we got to do now is find the large crate. Of course, when I arrived, it was right in front of me. Now it's disappeared. There we are. attacked it in the first place. There it is. And just drop off the 3 keys. We've got engraved artist doorbell. I'm really curious now to see whether it says there's no hotspots on this planet. I wonder if there's anything else on this planet. I mean, there should be a life form on here somewhere. Scan them. What's that over there? We can't destroy that. Scan this. Oh, we've got some, I think they're floating crystals. We'll go and take a look at the floating crystals. There is definitely a life form on this planet. Found some little clump of humming eggs down there. They're not really worth that much. Very good if you're first starting out. Humming eggs could be your first real income here. Rare metal elements, carbon crystals. Not really feeling it. Stabilized sodium. Let's just have a look round. Throw out a scan, see what's around. Some oxygen there. Oxygen rich plant. What are you then? Oh, I haven't picked one of these in ages. Oh, for the days when you had to run all around planets looking for those all the time. Now you just build yourself a base where you can mine oxygen. Let's have a look round, see if we can find the life form. There should be one on here somewhere. They can be quite rare. In fact, just to show you, if we come into here, there's there fauna 1, and we've got sodium, gold, and emerald here. So while we're here, we might as well find the life form, because that will complete all the life forms on this planet, which is a good source of nanites if we can find them. Oh, come on. Got sodium. Got a gold deposit that way. That will give us a target. Well, that's unidentified. The reason it's glowing is that the sentinel is scanning. There we are. There we are. Dihydrogen there, but we won't bother trying to upset. Come on, life form, wherefore are you? Actually, curiosity. Exocraft. Let's see if we can find a crash ship or something, or a crash freighter. Found an abandoned building. Yeah, so it's actually sending us off planet. So it looks like the where we went to get the mission is almost a one-off. So we're just going to keep going through across here. See if we can find the life form. Sometimes they can be a little bit sporadic. Go for the gold. We need gold for the ship anyway. Out of range of the ship. Yep. Oh, we got enough for one more takeoff. Should I need to summon the ship? Again, when you're running with a basic ship, you've got to remember your takeoff and landing. There it is. There's the life form. There you are, a little glowing. Of course, that means we can now come into here. Upload you. Upload you. And that will complete all the life forms on this planet. Go back. And of course, we can also do this. That gives us 100. And that gives us a fairly big pile of nanites. Actually, what we could do while I'm thinking about it is multi-tool. Let's top you up. I've got loads of that. Condensed carbon. That. Actually, that was the bolt caster. Also reload the bolt caster while we're at it as well. Keep forgetting I've got a pulse splitter on this, and well, there's not much gold here. Never mind. Just dig out the gold. I haven't done any mining in No Man's Sky for a very long time, actually. When you get to a certain point in the game, some of the basics like mining and gathering resources no longer become important. Let's just summon the ship back in. Let's find a bit of open space. I'm just going to summon you in. In it comes the ship. Just going to jump into Offspring. So we're going to have to... You can see how quickly we go through stuff. Actually, how is the Mordite situation in here? Only got 37 Mordite. Wow. Well, if I get really desperately short, I can always go back to one of my bases. You can see with the neural assembly not being upgraded, I only get 2 takeoffs and landings for every recharge. Right, the abandoned building is on the way back, so let's just head back this way. Oh, go away. I didn't see that coming. This is where I get an event now, and I'll be in the middle of a space battle trying to do things. Told you. Yeah. Wow, we've got 1,000. Where's the hostile ship? This ship, a couple of living ships, got a lot of punch, but we don't really have the maneuverability. And again, if it's upgraded, we might actually be a little bit better off. You can see the ship drifts a little bit. It's quite difficult to stay locked on a target. Oh wow, he's taken our shields down quite quickly. Well, wait, stop drifting around in the sky. Gotcha. Shields up. Yes, thank you, game. Now the question is, where were we going? There it is. What did we get? Now that anomaly gave us, what, over 1,000 ammonia. Wow. Right, I think, well, that could go to the freighter. That can go to the exosuit. That can go to the freighter, that can go to the freighter. That can stay just for the moment. I think probably the best place to send the ammonia is to the freighter as well. We got an event, but it's not the event I was looking for, which is slightly annoying. Entering atmosphere. There's the space station. I'm just going to come in. Of course, this is the planet with the... Oops. Then he crashed into the space station, or space station, trading station. Keep on mixing these two up. So, yeah. And if you actually think about it, the difference between the two is really big. We'll just go and cache these in. And just, whoops. Or cache the mission in. Upload data. Artifact scanned and uploaded. Database registration complete. Of course, what we're going to do is see if I can get the dihydrogen jelly. Yes, we're going to... This is going to say inventory full. Yep. Wonder if, let's see if I can be a bit sneaky here. Freighter inventory. We'll buy directly into the inventory. Freighter inventory. Hopefully it won't be full up. So that's... Yeah, return to mission agent. Yes, thank you. So we're going to talk to these guys to learn a little bit of the language. Because I would really love to finish all the language for once, or for at least one of the races. Got the Korvax word for 16. It's something I've never done before. So we'll just keep going. Although, to be honest, I've got absolutely no idea how many words are in each language. I think somebody once said there was about 600, but I think there's probably more than that. Just there, mystery symbol, which is a word of our language. We got the Korvax word for sentinel, which is most likely sentinel. Grab that. Practice language. Okay, let's practice the language skills. Never really worked out how this works, but we'll give it a go. Discovery. But shakes his head. Whatever they believe I'm requesting, they're not willing to provide it. I don't think there's actually a penalty now with getting that wrong. You just don't get anything. And of course, we're going to come over here. Put that in the exosuit. Or Gek relic. Yeah, I thought I'd miss one. And there's some resources down there that I can pick up. What you can do is go down the quick way. Stand here. Because once this was the only way you could get down before they put the ladders in. Navigation data. Yeah, I really had a pressing need for navigation data. That can go in the exosuit. I think I actually need some ferrite dust. Oh, we've got some more dihydrogen jelly. Yep, I'll say no to that. And of course, before they put the ladders in, the only way you could get back up is not that. Okay, I'll take the hint. We'll just use the ladder. Yeah, getting up onto these trading stations before they put the ladders in was pretty dangerous, especially early in the game. Not exactly too sure why I took that damage, but never mind. Why am I taking damage? Strange. I'm kind of half tempted to have a go at that abandoned building, because I think I've got missions to kill creatures. Wow, I didn't put much in it, did it? That 48 silver. So gold is obviously has a bigger charging effect than silver. That's good to know. And of course with this, so it's 100 oxygen for each pass through. What have we got there? Oh, he's just left. I think what we will do is we'll go and do that abandoned building, because I'm absolutely sure if I go to log, I've got a mission to. Oh, we've got to scan for plants. I think that one is eliminate planetary sentinels. Complexes track and planetary flora. So we need to scan some more plants. I'm sure there's one here. Cleanse of death. I think that's the ones to kill creatures. So if we go to the abandoned building and just kill the creatures, we'll be able to get things going a little bit. So that's 12 minutes away, but we'll go up into space and because to be honest, unless you're really into mass slaughtering every creature you see, if you get a mission to kill say 10 or 12 creatures, an abandoned building is probably one of the better options. The only problem with this planet is the fact that we're going to have the hostile sentinels hanging around, and that could make life a little bit more complicated. So here's the abandoned building. I'll just get in. I think, wonder if we could get really close to it. And of course, if you're really desperate for nanites, mining these from here is a way to do it. In fact, let's just do it. So what you get is these little clumps of creatures, like things like this. And if you really need the nanites, it's just we can actually go inside. Actually, we might as well go inside and do it. Just make sure there's no lash plants around, and we'll just pick up the residual goop and turn that into nanites as well. Okay, thank you, game. Really have a pressing need for an incoming storm. Got the way. Analyze data log. Yeah, so you get some nanite, 150 nanites. That's not bad actually. This is quite a small abandoned building, and we've got some living slime. We can. Oh wow. Okay. How have I come? Okay, that can go to the freighter. Yeah, I should have sold some stuff off, shouldn't I? That can go to the freighter. Wow, why have I got so much fuel? Got 40 petroleum. We'll just shove some of this up into the freighter for the moment. I think I'm going to need to sort my inventory out. Copper. Activated copper. What are you doing? That can go to... That gives me a little bit more room. Living slime. What we can do actually is go to here. We're out of fuel. And we can just finish this off. So here we are, we're just about to complete the runaway mold, and if we put that into there, you can see we can turn this into nanites. So we'll just shut that, and that can run well. Looking around. And, right. And the best way to collect these eggs is to just dig out an area underneath like this, then go down and just dig down underground. And in the current situation with the storm, You can see the eggs above us like that. Let me just do the oxygen. Right, we'll just use one of those. Wait. And then we're just gonna. We can just use the mining beamer, to be honest. What happens is these drop down, and you've got the Okie Finoki creatures up there, and what you can do is. Wait, where are you? And whoops. And one way you can do now is just kill them from inside the building. Haha. Gotcha. Reload. And of course, if you're doing it in the middle of a storm, and I've lost the. Where's the location where we dug down underneath? I can hear you, Mr. Sentinel. Because everything's a bit wishy-washy at the moment. Where it is. The other way you can do it is if you're just after the nanites, you can just grab the larval cores. I mean, truthfully, I don't really need the nanites, but I'll just get the. I think that's about everything we can from here. Oops, let's get back inside. I mean, considering it's the middle of a storm. Reload. Huh. Let's kill the Sentinel as well. And blast Megi here. Gotcha. Yep. Oops. Going through the ammunition. Actually, just give the pulse splitter a go. Oops, reload. And that's how you can farm creatures inside of here. I mean, but to be honest, I don't really need it. I mean, I've got 19,000 nanites. Even if I bought all the tech available, it would take a long time to get through all that lot. And I think I've actually completed probably completed all these. Let's see, return to mission agent, return to mission agent, return to mission agent. Return to mission agent, return to mission agent, return to mission agent. Yeah, I think all these are now kind of finished. So there's no point killing creatures now. Loads of pictures. Okay. Let's wait for the sentinels to calm down a little bit. Oh, go away. No. I get the feeling they're a little bit upset with us. Okay. Oops. I won't bother reloading, but just blast him with that. Right, we got completed a mission to kill sentinels. Is there any plants around there I can scan as well? Yeah. We've got hostiles coming in, so we can't wait too long. Okay, let's just dump in there. What we got there? This unknown building. Let's just have a look at the unknown building. It's nothing. Just a random thing in the middle of nowhere. There's another unknown building there. We just smashed through some trees. Just going to wake up the sentinels again. So we got the reset. Shouldn't have done that. Just how's the capacity on the ship? Good. While we're at it, let's just pull that up. Where's the oxygen coming from? Oh, it's consuming the oxygen in my exosuit. That's okay. Don't exactly have a shortage of oxygen. Do I want to drop down and do anything else? Or should I just... I think we'll go back up into space. I think we've upset the locals enough. Just... Right, let's head back to the space station and cash in all those missions. In fact, what we need to do is clean up the inventories. And get rid of some of this stuff that needs to be sold as well. But we're probably going to need to do that first. All part of the general housekeeping of the game. Let's see. Right here. I think the Pugnium can go to the starship. And of course we've got the larval cores. So you come back to there, you can get dumped there. And just to show you, if we put this in here, we can punch these out. That gives us another 150. I think that's all the larval cores I picked up, wasn't it? We can put the goop in there, we can do that. And we can start finding the residual goop. I think the Herox we can decompose as well. Let's see, put that there. Okay, let's just get rid of this stuff first, the superconductor and the Gek relic. We'll just sell off some of this stuff. Hello guys, what's so interesting about the war here? Or you communing with each other? Right, let's just... Pugnium. Right, we'll sell the... Well, sell that and the Gek relic. That's minus 9%, but it's only worth 142,000. I think we can sell that. But keep the Herox just for the moment. There's nothing else as such here. Just have a quick flip through. Starship, there's nothing on the starship. And the freighter inventory. Well, we can sell the activated copper. That is just clogging my inventory up with rubbish. Titanium. Got ionized cobalt. We can sell that. Yeah. I think that's about it. And what we'll do now is just go in here and have a little session cashing up missions, handy missions. So we got 2 pages of missions. Start with the nanites. Do the easy ones first. To be completely honest, I know I've said it many times before, but when it comes to getting nanites, I much prefer to do these missions and farming them and kind of attacking abandoned bases and things like that. I mean, I will do it when, like I've just done, but I mean, it's far more easier just to build nanites up by doing all these missions. Because you can see how quickly this can come up. And of course, it's also a good source of income as well. So we've got another 52,000. Just keep picking out the... There's 167 nanites there. Okay, we got... That's the mission that we actually went out on. That's that done. Standing with the Corvax has increased. Again, another reason for doing these missions is that you can shoot up freighters and do all sorts of stuff, and all you got to do is just keep doing these missions, and you just keep getting back your... Okay, so we're now on the goods that we need to sell. It's quantum accelerators. There's 3 of those, and another 3. That gives us 6. So we're going to get 9 of these. Well, it's all going to make... It's all going to be worth money. Of course, my standing with the Mercenaries Guild is improving. Let's do that. And relatticed art crystal. Mission. Okay, let's have a quick look at... Right, scan for minerals. We'll certainly take that. That's effectively money for old rope, that is. That's I know it's only 10,000 credits, but when you consider if you go down a planet, you instinctively scan for rocks or something like that. So it's basically it's money for doing nothing. Yeah. So let's get into here and see what we can sell. What's the going price? Wow, yeah, you're plus 17%, so we'll do that. Well, they're all good prices here. So you see, I've now got over 20,000 nanites and quantum accelerator, and I've got over 400 million. And I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm not really working for it as such. It's just building up. And I think this is one of the elements of the game which I think Hello Games need to address, is they need to put some more mid-late game costs and challenges in. Otherwise the money in the nanites eventually just becomes a way of keeping score. I mean, what they should do is allow us to build buy a space station or trading station or something like that, which may give us some more passive income. I mean, I'd love to buy a space station. I think that's about it for this system. So I think just to finish this video up, I've been going on for a little while. We're just going to drop back into the Offspring, and because one of the downsides of the Offspring is the fact that it doesn't really have the warp range. So just to finish this video up, what I'll do is I'll give you an example of what I've been doing off camera to keep my journey towards the center of the galaxy going. I mean, what I would like to do is actually get to the center of this galaxy without using many black holes, because of course the Laughing Gnome is my preferred ship for traveling between systems, because it's the one with the longest range. In fact, I don't think I can get the range much higher than what it is there. What I would like to do actually is go through a black hole with an exotic ship to see if it actually takes any damage. I suppose I could do it with a living ship as well. Let's just get out into space. Actually, yeah, let's do that just to finish this video off. So we're going to come here, and what I want to do is we go towards the center of the galaxy. What we're looking for is a black hole. How far are you? You're 1500. Can we get a bit closer than that? What we got over here? 2600. Right, that's right on the limit of my range. So we're just going to come here. And there's the black hole. Of course, we're not going to go through the black hole with the Laughing Gnome, because it'd be way too expensive to repair this ship with all the upgrades that it's got. We're just going to jump in here. Can't remember what. Let's have a quick look. You got any? I mean, you're not even upgraded either. Then again, that might be an advantage. Yeah, let's just use the. Just use you. If I do this with the exotic ship, that's the correct name for it, isn't it? I could probably replace Dark Star then. Actually, you know, this ship doesn't actually have a name. And away we go through the centre of the black hole. Here we are. We're in a sustainable Corvax system, conflict level belligerent. Thank you. So we've travelled 1 million odd light years. Now, one thing you need to remember is that that distance is across the galaxy. If I show you here, I mean, you can see what we've actually done is, if you look up in the top left there, what we've probably done is travel past the galactic centre to the other side of the galaxy. And we're now 561,000 light years from the centre of the galaxy. Well, I suppose we were a lot closer. I think I was around 577 before we started this. So I suppose if you add on the 2,000 light year jump, the 6,000, no, I must have been around 570 then. We haven't done too bad on moving towards the centre of the galaxy. Let's just get out of here. I suppose what I could do is just make a dash for the space station. Actually, what type of system are we actually in? Come to think of it, 3 planets, 1 moon. Doesn't tell us anything else as such. Let's have a scan of the planet then. I'm actually starting to like the exotic ship for maybe to be my black hole specialist. Because then it means until I can actually get an upgrade, let's have a quick look, until I can upgrade this so that I can carry it, put some better weapons and that on it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think Dark Star has just been replaced. So we're just going to get into here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to call you Dark Star the 3rd. So you're Dark Star 3. But I'm not going to go and scrap Dark Star 2 straight away. I'm going to keep it for the moment. But what will happen is if I find another really good looking ship, what I will do then is take that on board, and then Dark Star 2 will be scrapped. Anyway, just to finish off, we'll just take a quick look at this. Browse mission, that's what we got here. Deliver an item, kill 1 predator. Well, we'll take that. That's always a good, easy mission to do. Take a photo of a desert world. I could have done with that when in the previous system. Got a cut, deliver an item. Got 250 dioxide. That's probably another easy mission because I think I've got some dioxide. I haven't got 250. Never mind. So anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're just going to carry on our voyage towards the centre of the galaxy. Of course, I've got to just have a look here. 23 slot. We go over there. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.